Hey, what's up guys? Michael here with WarpDriveM. Welcome to a new episode. This is my 525i from 2001. I've installed a turbo kit, everything is set and done. If you're new to the channel, you can go watch my playlist and you will see the whole steps in building a turbo kit on the M55 engines. In today's episode, I'm going to go through the small things that we have to do in order to drive the car on the streets. We are not driving the car, so I have to do an air filter. As you all can saw, I don't have much room in there for an air filter, so I think I'm gonna do a mesh, something like that, because I cannot drive the car on the street without an air filter, because if only just a small tiny sand go through the turbo is gonna ruin everything what I've built till now. So I'm gonna do that now, and a lot of other small things. I have to reconnect the O2 sensor that I've cut when I've disassembled the cat from the car, and I'm gonna show you a few things basically to how to tune a car. I'm not going to give you a full tutorial because I don't want to ruin nobody's car, and this stuff you cannot do after watching a YouTube video. So in order to tune a car, you have to know the basic, at least the basics, and that's why I'm not going to go into detail. I'm going to show you a few steps that I'm going to do in order to tune the car, and yeah, let's see how far we can go on this episode. Let's begin. I know everyone wants to see me driving this car, but trust me, I want more than every one of you. So yeah, I'm making the prepares for the first drive. We have the boost gauge in there, just temporary, till I will route the hose under the dash or somewhere in there. I wanted to put in the middle console, somewhere in here. I just don't want to put it there. And before the first drive, I'm going to mark where the O2 sensor will come in there somewhere. Now comes the fun part. Be sure to have your battery plugged in, because we are going to tune the car, and for that we need 100% power from the battery. We don't want the power to drop when we are working on the ECU. Okay. We'll need, of course, a laptop and some programs I'm gonna show you. You will need a K plus D cable. Without this one you cannot do this stuff. You can do eventually with a normal cable, but you have to move some wires, and you have to have a specific chipset inside the cable. So that's why you have to have this type of cable, and of course an adapter for the E39. Because the wires are different routed in the cable. So I'm pretty sure that you know where the OBD port is. Just have a cover, remove the cover, plug the adapter. Okay, and be sure that everything is correctly plugged, because we need everything to work properly, and at this moment. After that we are connecting in here with our cable. Okie dokie, in our laptop. So I'm not gonna show you everything, okay, because I don't want to ruin nobody's car. This is my car, my ECU. If something is gonna go bad, it's not a big deal. I'm I'm doing this just as a hobby, not as my daily work. So that's why I'm not gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you the steps, and I'm gonna explain you how, but I'm not gonna show you everything. So first thing first, we need to know what type of ECU do we have in the car. So for that we need to put the ignition on. Okay, we have to open IMPA. Okay, as you can see, we have the battery on and the ignition is on. After that you are searching for your car. Yeah, my car is here, E39. Shift F4. We are gonna search for the engine. Oops, engine. Okay, and we are M54. Yeah, and you can already see the ECU is MS43. Okay, you will receive an error. In my case it's always like this, and after that you will hit F1 in the information section, and you will receive all the information about the ECU and software version and stuff like that. So from there we can go another step. Okay, now we will need a few other programs for the tune. So we will need, as you can see, I have a folder in here. It's called Siemens, because this is the product, the manufacturer of the ECU. MS43, yeah, for our ECU. So we need to have some programs, of course. So we will need Tuner Pro. Okay, with that we will adjust all the data in the ECU, but first we will need Galeto. Yeah, with this one we will read the ECU and we will make a copy of the original on the computer. After that we will need a flasher, GM Garage Flasher. I'm gonna use, yeah, to flash the new software. Yeah, to flash the new software. So first we will read the ECU, we will make a copy on our computer. After that we are going to flash the ECU with the new software. Oh, let me turn off the climate control. It's gonna take some power. After that, so like I've said, we are saving the stock ECU image on the computer. We have in here, after that we will have the software. We are going to flash this new software MS43, yeah, for our ECU, and the software version is gonna be 56, because this one has the most support in the community and it's the easiest to work with. So we are going to flash this one on our ECU, and you can see in here this is the M54 engine. Focus, yeah, M54 engine, and we have all the variants of this engine: 2.2, 2 liter, 2.5 and 3 liter. Yeah, this is the image of the new software that we are going to have on the ECU. Okay, and for this one we will need a flasher to flash this image on the ECU. If you know what I'm talking about, it's not that complicated, but if you have no idea, please let somebody else do this for you, okay? Because it's not a joke, and if something goes wrong, you will be no longer you can no longer use your ECU, you can no longer start your car, and you can buy, of course, anytime a new ECU, but it's not just plug and play. Just put a new ECU in there and you will start the car. The car has an immobilizer. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that should be modified and coded, and it's a lot it's way complicated. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just leave this episode or just for the info you can look at this episode. Okay, so but we have to do a small trick now that we have everything. Oops, now that we have everything, we have to put the ECU into boot mode. So the ECU is under the vents, under the filter, interior, the cabin filter, and depends of the model. The 3 series, I think they have the ECU in here, and the 5 series, in my case, is here. I have to remove everything and take the ECU out, and to ground a specific pin of the ECU. So you have to plug a wire on the ECU motherboard, and that wire should go to ground. Ignition on. Wait till about 5 seconds with the ignition on and the wire onto the ground. After that 5 seconds, you have to remove the ground. With the ignition off, we have to wait about 3 minutes. Everything closed. About 3 minutes for removing the ECU. After this 3 minutes, we are going to remove the ECU out. I've already unscrewed some bolts, and the last time when I removed this cover to repair the wipers, I had a lot of problems with this bolt, and now with this one, it's came with a nut, and this is our DME, yeah, our ECU. This one, we have to remove this cover first. My freaking god, it's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna show you after that. Cover removed. I've already repaired that bolt, that nut. I've glued it in there like this one from the last time. So, and we are working today on this one. It said right there DME MS43, yeah, and we have an index in there. Anyway, now I have to turn this over. Okay, and take out these bolts. So with this one out, we have to ground this wire. Let me try to show you this pin, this one, yeah. So this one, yeah. So the side with the transistors for the spark plugs for each cylinder, yeah, this side, and you will see that this focus, that this pin is kind of lonely here, and this one you have to ground it for a few seconds with the ignition on, and the plugs in here, at least number 1 and number 4, yeah. So first plug and the fourth one, or you can put all the plugs in, ground that wire, hold it ground, ignition on, like I said, 3 to 5 seconds, till it's no problem, till 10 seconds, no worries. And this is the setup. So connector number 1 and number 4 should be plugged in. You can put the other one as well, but I'm not going to do that. I've put the ground on the motherboard with a magnet on the chassis. Now the program is open. I have to put the ignition on and hit connect in here. After the connection, I'm gonna hit read. I'm gonna save the original file to laptop, like I said. After that, I'm gonna load the new software, like I've already showed you that. So I'm gonna install the new software. It's this one. Yeah. So you select for your engine, and after that I'm gonna hit write, and I'm gonna write the new software on the car. So I'm gonna do all of that right now. Now I'm reading the software, the DME. It's gonna take a while, and sometimes the program will freeze, but don't hit anything, just wait. We have the dump file, the image of the ECU. Yeah, it's all done. As you can see in here, the hex code. We are going to save this on desktop, and we are going to name it Bmw E39 stock. Okay, hit save, and the file is written in here. We will save this now in a very good place. If something is going wrong with the tune, we can load this file again. So now I've just hit write the new software and just wait. And 100% the new software is flashed, and now we just have to make the fine adjustments to tune the car. And as you can see here, we can modify everything. So we can now mess with the airflow meter or ESP or something like that. As you can see, we will have to set up first the O2 sensor, because I will delete 2 of them, and because I'm not going to drive any cat. Anyway, from now on I'm gonna do this myself, and I'm going to show you the end result. Everything is done, put together. Now let's see what we've worked. We are ready, guys. So it's done, it's tuned. We have a base tune for now. As you can see, the car is started. I put everything together. I had to take some current from the wife's car, because after the flashing and modifying the soft, I was very low on battery. I didn't want to have any problems. So it's done. The engine is idling perfect, like way better than before. Oh, I still have the cables in there. And check this out, no error, nothing. It is finally done. Whoa, I'm so happy and tired and full of stress. Yeah, I've done it. So Turbo is installed properly. We don't have any leaks, oil or air till now. Software is done. We have a bass tune now on the ECU or DME. I have to drive the car now to have some log files and to see and to play with a few values. But all of that in the next episode. So the next episode it will be just driving the car. Now it's charging the battery because I've played a lot with electronics on the car, and it was always on charger, but I don't want to lose any data now, or something can go wrong after 3 minutes. So you have to have power at least 3 minutes after you've done the tune. I don't know if somebody will tell you this. And yeah, I'm happy beyond expectation. For those of you who follow the entire series, I am very happy and thankful. You saw from the beginning that I've done everything. I'm really happy that I've done everything myself. It was like more of a test if I can do it. This is just a passion of mine. I'm not doing this professionally, so don't take my advice. Just maybe some guiding lines. So anyway, enough talking. On the next episode we are gonna drive this car on the street. Everything is done, it's working. Whoo, happy guys, happy. I'm really happy. Yeah, join me on the next episode to see how this car drives on the street. Until next time, see you later.